welcome back to this episode. So today's episode, we're just going to start by creating a number of doctors so that we can have some doctors to display onto the UI. At least we need about maybe 6 doctors at least on the system so that we can be able to, to see how we can actually start making the app look actually have some data. So I'm just going to click here on list your service. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. I'm just going to click on get started. Okay, so the first step is to sign up. So I'm just going to fake fill here some names. Lucas. And now there is this one which is giving us the mailinator. Now for the email, you could actually go and use mailinator. I think mailinator itself is there. Mailinator.com. But I think for this if we enter for instance this mail, I don't know if the so you can see here you can have this. Okay, you should be using request a free verified person. Okay, so we can just I think just go here and try this. Okay, password, I'm just going to use password, sign up. Okay, so let's just go here and see. So we have the email here. Uh, the email is here, and this is the code we want. Okay, submit to verify. Okay, so just going to go ahead and fill in this information. So uh, I think at this point, I'm not sure if we are supposed to. Okay, we have the user ID. I think that is okay. Let me just go ahead and add the names. I don't remember this. They use Lucas. I used Lucas. So you can just say Lucas. Lucas Mira. I'm just going to leave this optional name. Let's go ahead and put the date of birth. We can just choose uh, something like a okay. So may I just go ahead and continue? Okay. So let's just say medical license. Let's generate some of this information. License, I'm just going to say it is NV. Okay. Years of experience, let's just put 10. License expiry, we can just say it is going to expire in, just use this one. Just say 2030, November 9th. Okay. Your biography, I'm just going to write here, chat GPT. Right, for me, six biographies for six random doctors with 10 years of experience. Keep it short. Okay. Okay, so just copy these biographies. Let's just go here. Just put this. Let's just go and get male handsome doctor. We could just go to free pick. It seems here we are getting stuck. Let me just use Google. It's going to give us the images. Let's just click on images. I'm just going to download 6 images. Save. Please, you can just go and get, images that are license free. But here I'm just going to get just 6 random images. Those are 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, so let's just go and we'll be using those ones. Upload this. Okay, save and continue. So email address, we had something like 0. Phone number, just first fake fee here. This one was 0. Okay, country, just say USA. City, Boston. I'm not so sure if these the states. I'm not familiar with US or anything. Med school here, so just fake field here. Uh, we could just use here Harvard Medical School. Specialty is pediatrics. Okay. Grad 1996 is fine. Specializations. Are we supposed to fetch these specializations? Let me first duplicate this and go to the home page. Just a second. So we have specialties. Pediatrics, I can see it there. So I think you're supposed to, at some point, you're supposed to these specializations to be coming from the database. We can just do that in a second. So I don't know, this is step number what? Education information, education. So if you just go to components, availability, settings, I don't know where we put, let me just simply search here. I think we can just get it education info. So that is where we have these specialties. And this component, where are we calling this component? I'm just going to go and look for the onboarding front onboarding ID. Okay, so here we have this. Want to know this is use client. That means we can fetch this. We can fetch this here. So you can just say const specialties, const specialties is await get specialties. Okay. Of course, here you can just put this an empty array. I just make this an async function, and let's pass them here. Specialties, just pass them here is equal to specialties. Just go to the onboarding let's receive them. Uh, okay, we could just go and first get our tracking just in case anything goes wrong. I'm just going to keep this. Okay. I don't know why we don't send the user that tracking number. I think we're supposed to send the user something like that. Let me just comment it here. So we have a different forms here. I just want to send it to the education info. Okay, I'm just going to send it this information called the specialties is equal to specialties, just like this. And we can of course receive them here, specialties, and they are of type. I can just add the type here. We can just say specialty Prisma client, just like that. And now we send them to the education info, which we're going to go here and get. Okay, just go here and say specialties. Okay, specialties, and we just go here. Now that this one is using on all of them, specialties, you can just say this is not required, and this is the type special. Okay. Okay, so we already have them here. Okay, so to use them, I'm just going to say mm, so if you just look at them from here, and the ones that have come, these ones, they have a lot of things. ID title, they don't have that. So we have to sort of work on them one extra step. Okay, so I could just say const I could just say const all specialties is equal to specialties dot map. So you have access to a single item, and you're just going to go ahead and return. So you have to return, we have to return label and a value. So you're just going to have label is going to be item dot title, and then value is going to be item dot id, like so. So now we have to use these all specialties, where we have specialties somewhere. I'm not sure here. You have to use this. We shouldn't have an error now. The problem, it has this undefined, like it can have relevant value or undefined, and type undefined is not assignable to this. Okay, so we could just say we could just go and say by default mm, we could just have this. Oh, by default, can I put an empty? Yeah. So just put an empty array. That one solves the problem. Okay, so here we have this is not a function. So we have to go ahead and let's refresh the page so that the data can be fetched. So what I'm just going to do is I have to go and use a tracking. So just go here, resume. And let's just go ahead and enter this tracking. I don't know where I put this tracking for some reason. We're having here also issues. Dot data, I guess. We have here dot data. Okay, so I'm just going to go. I don't know where I put my tracking. I remember pasting it somewhere. It is here. So let me just add this and submit. Okay, so we're at this point. Okay, so we just continue. So specialization is, oh, they're there actually. I saw they're not there, so they're there. So here we had Harvard, something like Harvard Med School or something. We had this Harvard Medical School. 10 years, select pediatrics. Let's just say here medicine. I can just say dentist, dental. Okay, so just upload academic documents. So let me just look at this. Okay, upload. Okay, save and continue. Then we have hospital name. Um, I'm just going to fill in here. I wish I told ChatGPT to create all this information. Then we have this hospital address is, I don't know. So hospital services, we can just add gynecology, mental health, general medicine, like maybe therapy, save, additional information. Man, the information is so much. Okay. For these other things, I'm just going to paste the same thing here. Education history, published work. Yeah, no. You could just go ahead and choose things to really add onto this. Probably we could have used ChatGPT to give us this information. Just I think copy this like this. I will ask ChatGPT to give me data for these six doctors. Give the information in this structure. So just going to give it the structure it should just use. Otherwise, it's a lot of information to consume. Okay, so let's just go ahead and log in. It was zero marinator password. Okay, so we need just to go and set up a couple of things. Okay, let's just most especially go to settings. Okay, so I'm just going to add all the time here. Save. I wish you could have like one button for all the days also. Save, just add and save. Says day add or save, add or save. So here we could just add some half day thing. Sunday we could just leave it just like only maybe at 9. Save. Okay, so just go to service settings. First of all, let's just choose teleheader and we can just update this. Okay, and choose here it was the service. There is teleheaders again. I don't know how. Then there is pediatrics already. We could just have that. Select symptoms. I'm just going to select a number here. Update. Okay, so we have this stuff done. Now we can just go ahead and register another doctor. I'm just going to go ahead and sign out this one. I'm just going to use the information ChatGPT is giving us. Let's go and list another doctor. I guess must have given us more guys here. Okay. Doctor, just go here, get started. Let me just go here and I see the doctor. Name is Emily Harris. Pediatrics also. This is, I think, the one we had at first. Let's just first go here and generate the name. Let me just maintain Henry Harris. I don't know if we just went to Maidinator. Let me just bring it here also. Oh, it sent him another message. Okay. Yeah, so this was nice. Uh, just go back here to Maidinator. Let's enter another one. So if I just put here Emily, go. Okay, so just going to go here and see. I don't know if let me just go to see the one that generated for us this father. I'm just going to put this father. Okay, so this one is empty. I just use this. Okay. Then also copy the phone number. Then the password is going to be password. Okay, so it has come. Just go and copy this. Let's submit and verify. Okay. So this one is Emily Harris. Let's first fake field. Emily Harris. Gender female. Okay. We just go and get for the female this time. Okay, so we have medical information. You know what ChatGPT wrote here. We have contact information, medical. Okay, it gave its own things, anyways. Let's just go and fake fee here. Years of experience. Let's put 6. Okay. Biography. We can get that. If this is the same we used previously. Yeah, we just want to get some, you know, can I just put female here now? Okay, so just save also for some females. Okay, that's enough. Let's just go and add one image here. Save. Okay, this was father here. Country, just say England. City can be maybe London. Okay, so med school. Okay, just also put this. Yeah, med school. Let's just see this one finished from where? Stanford. Okay, so this whatever we just put doesn't matter. Graduation year, academic. Just going to put this. Save. Okay, so here we have a situation. And specialties is education data dot other specialties. What is that? So this one had not saved his. Oh no. So we just go and see it here. I can just go and just say NPX Prism Studio. Okay, so what is the problem? I think we Maybe probably users. Where do we check? Do we check profiles or we check the users? Okay, so there is this new one, who's I think Emily Harris. The tracking of this. Probably tracking, we should put the link soon here. Like the people will be in need of this tracking. Okay. Um, I'm just going to add it in the footer maybe somehow. For now, let me just go back this side. We need to add this tracking soon, yeah, because more people can just be wanting to use it, and this link is not easy to get. So I'm just going also to copy this. Maybe we put it somewhere. Mm, we check the footer. Okay, so we have these. We can just remove this blog, add this link, tracking, just say resume. Okay, so we're here. You know what we messed up? We didn't add other specialties. Grad school, sorry, other specialties could be dentist, general medicine, maybe psychology, just like that. Okay, so this one we didn't get a way to display it back, or what? What is this? Academic documents. This is step number what? Education info again. Academic docs is for C. I think just because of the nature, but I'm seeing we have here initial docs. Okay. So we just go ahead and save. Okay. Just going to have here some. Do you accept hospital services? Mm, Probably we should just start like I think throwing some errors when a person has not filled in some information. You can just get this information maybe from this side. Mm. Creating data is not for the weak. It's not that easy to sit and create all these data, guys. It's not really easy. Okay, so I'm just going to go here and complete. Okay, so this one was having, I think, Medinator password is password. So I'm just going to add so save the time here. So Saturday, Sunday, I'm not going to add anything. Let's just leave it like this. For the services, let's just this one use in person. Okay, okay. So we can just first update this, then update this, then update this. Okay, so we have some doctors. I think we can now fetch some people onto the UI, I guess. So are we going to fetch, for instance, telehealth doctors? Wanted at least maybe three, but I feel like more the fed up. I need some to put some person to feed in all this data. Okay. And then I know we are not putting the hours somewhere. They're supposed to put the pricing into, I think, somewhere in the settings. Okay. I think somewhere either in the settings, we're supposed to put where they can specify their hourly, where they can pay them hourly. Um, is there any other settings we need? Because here we just need to know. Yeah, we need to know their hourly. I think would have added it in the. We could just add it in the profile. Hourly wage. Prisma. I'm just going to go to profile. I'm just going to say int and at default, let's just add maybe $100 for now. I'm just going to restop this npx prisma db push npm run npx prisma generate and npm run dev. So somewhere in these steps, we need to add. I just go back to these forms. I can just simply go and just Control P, go to educational forms. I look at this. So I think it must be where we have this practice something. If we just go to practice, I don't know how this one looks like, but we could just add one more field. I'm just going to add one more field here. Hourly pay, so just going to say hourly here just going to be type. Code it hourly wage, I guess. Not sure how this will look like. We can also just confirm we call it hourly something, hourly wage. And we can also go to practice info. I think it has somewhere. Let's just see. Need to update that in I think so many places. There is tape form. I just want to look at what we passed in the use form here, and we can just go ahead and add this hourly wage, which is a number, I guess. Now I'm not sure if there is any other place we are supposed to indicate that, like in are we specifying anything in you might need to see if we added anything in the context. We just go here in the context and check. Apparently, we have one an attended error. However, which you can see actually here. This is exactly what we were just talking about. So, hourly wage, we can just give it by default 100. And then, is there any other place you're supposed to use it? I don't know. Okay. Great. I guess we don't have any other place after defining the initial data. There is initial context to data. Okay. Assuming I think that's the only place you need to change it. Okay. So far I wanted to fetch the doctors we have so far currently onto the UI so that I will add in more doctors I think in my free time. So let's just go to the UI front end page. So we have this. I think we did this. There is doctor list. Here we have in person. We have this one. So we could just first of all go and find doctors. So how are we going to get the doctors? Because it might not be that easy. Const. Let's first go and see if we have any users on this. So you can create a user. You can use get a user by ID, update user by ID. Okay. How about, for instance, getting doctors? How would we get doctors, for instance, by this like the headers or something? So this one we saved it as in the dashboard. We have this operation mode, and we are saving this operation mode where if you check where we added operation mode, where do we have operation? We have two operations. So operation mode is also here on to is here onto this, and we could just say at default we just say do this and just say at a default. Let's give it. So I don't know what we added this side, but we could just get one of them. I'm just going to go to settings, and somewhere we have this update from services. Okay, so operation mode. Okay, so you can see here we have two of them. We have Ted headers. I think we will find it by Slack. Right now, how are we saving it? We are saving in this. If you look at it here, it is a string. I just wanted to see here on the form, how did I just put it? Choose the operation mode. So you have operation modes here, and okay, so we are just setting the title. So definitely just going to use a title. I don't know why we didn't create it its own model. So I'm just going to use this title. So by default, someone will have this headers. I'm just going to go back here and specify headers visit. We can also just go ahead and update this. Okay. Okay, so let me just go back, refresh here. So we need just to have a way of getting the services, of getting doctors, to get doctors by that. First of all, to get the doctors themselves, it is not hard, but getting them to go inside, we have to go inside the. Let's first get doctors. So just say export const export async function. Today I'm not feeling okay. I'm not steady at all. Export async function. Get maybe doctors. Okay, so could just have a function like so. Sorry. Okay, so could just go ahead and do a try catch. Try catch. And just say const doctors is equal to await. I don't know, are we using DB? Something like this. What are we using here? We're using Prisma client. Dot users dot find many. So we could just say dot find many. So here we just get all the users. We could pass in where, I guess, where role is doctor. Then here we could just say console.log error, and we could also return. Okay, so here just go ahead and return, I think, doctors. So we can look at the doctors at this point. Okay. Now on the doctors, if you just look on the users, we could also just go ahead and I think we can pass in a comma here. Okay, and just add one, I think include. And I think in include, you could just say doctor profile true. Okay. And we have now this kind of scenario here right now. So if we just go back in this, if we just go back to this, okay, so we are here. So I just want first quickly just go to the front end, and I'm just going to say const doctors is equal to await get doctors, and we'll just say let's make this async. Okay, like so. And we could also just go ahead and just say console.log doctors. And if I just go here, refresh, even if I don't refresh, I guess, do I need to refresh? Okay, so you can see here we have them here, including the profile. So if you scroll down here, there is this doctor profile. Okay, and I think we can now use that, and we have here operation mode. Okay, so how are we going to get the operation mode? So we could just now get const uh, we could just say, for instance, const we just want to get the, for instance, they are called what? We're just going to get the terahertz. So I just go ahead, get, for instance, the terahertz visit doctors, const terahertz doctors, const terahertz terahertz doctors would be equal to doctors. So what are we going to do? Doctors dot map. So are we mapping or we are filtering? Okay, let me just say dot filter, and for here we have a doctor. Okay, so if we just go inside, so we want to return doctor dot doctor profile dot uh, And so the operation mode is equal to, for instance, 30 headers. You can just go and do that. So we could just go and see this 30 header. So I'm just going to copy this text. Go back to the home page. Go back to the home page here. Okay. And then definitely the other ones which are in person doctors. Okay, so for them they have theirs. I think we just copy it exactly the way this one is. Let's just go and put this. Okay, so we could just go ahead and console.log the for instance still headed. We see if we have some. Okay, so going down here, we have problems. Okay, internet. Okay, so let's just go here and refresh. Okay, so we should just have some people on the UI. So it is this Asuman, and since we gave by default, I guess I can just check here this operation mode is in person. Okay, so this one here, Emily Harris. In person. Not so sure. Operation mode teleheaded. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pass in these ones. For instance, if it is in person, we pass in the in person. So here it is. I'm just going to pass in the doctors is equal to, for instance, in person doctors. Now I'm just going to go ahead and receive this. I'm not sure how to we just create doctors. The annotation for this, I'm not sure how to annotate it. Doctors is of, I think, user type Prisma client. I'm not so sure why it is still like this. Duplicate identifier. We already have the doctors here. Did we use these people? I hope we didn't use them anywhere. Did we? They just go here in a person, map, blah, blah. Okay, so here we pass in the doctors. Okay, so the doctors continue, and then we have the doctor card. Man, I just have a lot of things to do. So we have here this doctor card, and I have to pass this. We have to pass in the doctor is equal to doctor. Okay, so you have to go to the doctor card and accept the doctor. The type of this, maybe we just call it user from Prisma client. So we have here this, and we could just have the first doctor here. So we have doctor dot name. Then we have the location. I'm just going to try the image. If this is not there, so I'm just going to say doctor dot profile. So now I don't know how we're just going to get this. Okay, let me first leave this here. The annotations. We still have the problem on how to annotate. Okay, we still have a problem on how to annotate this because all the things are on the profile. So here we have doctors.map and they are saying doctor is not. Okay, so here the doctor is not a list, is not a function. Okay, that is Dr. Carousel. So first of all, we have this doctor list. I'm just going to first take off this one. We work on one. Okay, so here, okay, we have two doctors. So you can see here we have in person visit, we have Dr. Asuman and Emily. Okay, so just going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other one. This here, you have to pass in the doctors. I don't know if they're using the same thing. Okay, yeah. So just pass in, and here just going to pass in the teleheaded. Okay, so after reaching here, doctor list, we have the doctors. Okay. Oh, so that's the only thing we just have to do, just like that. Okay, so teleheaded, we have one doctor so far now. And here we have two doctors. And I think this gives us a total of three doctors we have so far on the system. Okay, so I'm just going to leave at that. What I just want to do right now is to make sure that we add in more doctors. We need more doctors. At least in each of them, we need 4. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead add in more data. I will be back and we just add in more stuff here.